Thank you so much for participating in the NASCAR training series you just went through called the faculty meeting. 8-minute sessions that sometimes carried over a little bit. But we were very intentional about some things. So I want to talk first about my group. When you came into my class, you were given a pen and a sticky note right away. I knew I had made 8 minutes, and I knew from the first time I didn't have much time to spare, so I jumped right into it. Also, if you came in late to my session, I didn't stop and ask you why you were late or whatnot. You came right in and participated, and I just said, hey, and lots of you got from me, hey, I'm glad you're here. The content of the session was Swag Day and Poet's Pen. And brain research says if we review content within a certain proximity, we're much more likely to remember it. So my hope is that you remember this faculty meeting, you remember my session about Swag Day, and I want your idea and feedback, and Poet's Pen. So thank you for participating. A lot of things we did when you came into our session was there was music, something to welcome you into the classroom. So being intentional about everything we did, and my intentional partners want to share about their session as well, and maybe something that they did that you may not have recognized as being an intentional part. So we're going to start with Ms. Burns.
Hey guys, thanks for participating. And what are we going to do about these parents? So if you can remember anything that we talked about, remember to put that extra R in parent and know that we are partners, and be prepared to bridge that gap by meeting the parents halfway on the bridge, okay? And also remember that parents always want the same thing that we want. When we did our T-chart and we went and we kind of talked about what teachers wish that parents would do more versus what parents wish that we would do more, and when we came back, we realized that we both want the same thing. Parents want the same thing that we want, and teachers want the same thing as well from parents. So just when you're working with parents and you're building a relationship, the key is to know you have to communicate with them and be very intentional and including them as a partnership, because they are sending us that prize joy each day.
Thank you, Ms. Burns. Mr. Glover.
Hi, everybody. The theme in our group was winning the first 90 seconds of class, and to that end, I tried to make it as engaging as possible by bribing teachers with cookies, and then having the post-it notes and everything ready so we could rock and roll. The other thing that we stressed was how talented and wonderful our faculty is here, and that together that we can solve just about any problem or answer any question, which is what I felt we were able to do, and there was a lot of good cross-pollination that happened.
Thank you, Mr. Glover from the counseling suite.
All right, hey colleagues, hope everyone's doing well. Something that we did is, and many of you might not have realized, but you coming into class, one of the first things we did, we greeted you first with a smile as well as a handshake. So that was very important to us. So overall, from guidance, we just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Unity, being a unison as far as with everything that is going on. So please remember those first 15 minutes before the students, when they get to class, those first 15 minutes are very vital. So please make sure that we're not sending the students to guidance unless it is a dire emergency. And we thank you for that. Keep raising the bar.
All right, so you heard a lot of things that were intentional. And in less than 45, 50 minutes, we packed a ton of information that was intentional. We wanted to lead by example with how you might start or get an idea of how to start your class. If you're having issues with the first 90 seconds, we wanted to focus on communication with parents. We wanted to focus on how the guidance department can support your needs, and then also how we can praise the positive. So thank you for taking this journey with us. We will also, I will send out something that gives you a little bit more of time to give feedback through a Google form following the faculty. It is not mandated that you just send that back, because I've got a lot of great things from my session that I'll send out to everybody. But thank you for being intentional. Thank you for participating in our intentional faculty meeting. Have a great day. Raise the bar, no excuses. And if nobody else has told you that they love you today, Principal Rule and all my leadership gang would like to say that we
love you just the way you are.
Thank y'all.